Hey everybody, my name's Alan Farner and I'm going to do a unscripted first use review of the new Bowflex C6 bike. Ready? Okay, let's turn to the bike. Stop staring at me. What you see here is my, built last night, Bowflex C6. This came out the week before, and if I caught the person right when I ordered it on the first possible day. We've had great luck with Bowflex equipment, and this thing, it just shines. It's beautiful in three ways: design, construction, very well built, and it just looks nice. It looks nice. So let's talk about the kind of what comes with it. You can see it comes with a couple of barbells, so you can go ahead and exercise more. See, it has two cup holders. Should note, by the way, like the cup holders, I guess you'd say water bottle holders. The water bottle holders and all this stuff up here is it called rubberized? I'm not sure, but it's rubberized basically. So it's good to the feel. It's not going to slip. And something I should note about these is, yeah, you might say, well, that's overkill. If you have a long ride, it's not. But the other thing is your cell phone will fit in here nicely. And what does that mean? That means that you can have your iPad up here so you can ride with it and still keep your cell phone handy too if you want to. So you could do other things. The console is very nice. If you use, and we'll talk a bit about why you'll be using your iPad or whatever your Android one is, why you'll be doing that instead probably. But the console is very nice, couple colors, very functional. I don't know how much I'll actually use it. Let's talk about features quickly. Talk about great construction. I'll tell you two things where I wonder a little bit about it, but overall, everything from the seat. Look at this. Is this not nice? From the seat to the cup holders to the resistance, 100 levels of resistance with this. The seat, I am, let's see, I think 6 foot 3.2 inches when I last went to the doctor. I like to think of myself as 6 foot 4 inches. Assuming that I hadn't actually shrunk it all. And basically, if I put the seat all the way back here and have this all the way up, I fit comfortably where I extend my legs the way I should. Now then I bring this handlebars all the way this direction, and that is because if you want to lean over, as you see in videos where they're holding on here or leaning over kind of like that, even at 6 foot 4, I can't do it. I can't promise you guys, but if you're taller than I am, and significantly, I have a brother who's 6 foot 8, and if you're 6 foot 8 or above, it's probably not going to work for you. I can't remember if I told you about the dumbbells. Very nice little addition. Will you really need them? I don't know. It is true you have to plug it in to use the console, and you're going to want the console, if only for this. What other things? Oh, the couple areas, if you're wondering, where the quality. I say it's not bad quality, but it seemed a little cheaper. First thing are these pedals. They might be fine. They actually might be great. I can't promise you one way or the other, but they just feel like cast iron versus the rest of this doesn't feel like that. And cast iron to me it doesn't have the same thing. Now I do have snap-in shoes. They've worked really well with them. So first thing, the pedals. I'm sure they'll be fine. They work well for me. They just, I don't know. Compared to everything else, they just have a different feel, different look. The other thing is, you can see these are plastic, and in fairness, kind of had to, because these are set so you can level the bike, because you want, especially with the it's not a fly, I don't know what you would call it, but with the wheel the way it is, you want this to be perfectly upright. That's plastic. This is nice hard metal, as is the rest of this, but this part felt a little cheaper. Reality is, it worked well. Now, what are some of the features that we should just point out here? It is, if you buy a Peloton, is that how you say it? Peloton bike's going to cost a lot more than this, more than twice the cost of this. Is a Peloton bike better? Well, it's going to come with a big screen, so you're going to get that. It is actually probably made a little more sturdy, but that can be a detraction too. If you want to move you can see that there are wheels on the front here, so that you can actually move this around if you've got a room and you can't leave it in the same place. You probably guessed I have mine in my basement. But being heavier, this is super sturdy, so that's not going to be an issue. Now I don't have a Peloton bike either, so I'm comparing from that aspect. What I really love about this is I love Bowflex stuff in general. We've had two Bowflex exercise equipment things. We did sell the other one after we stopped using it. It was the M7 14-minute workout, just a tremendous, well built, and it worked you out. It just didn't make sense to keep using the space upstairs if it wasn't being used. So we like Bowflex, and I got this even though I have their main competitor's Exercycle. Bowflex didn't have one. I wanted to get this as soon as it came out because I like the Bowflex stuff. And with the main competitor, with both of the pieces of exercise equipment that I got from them, I immediately had issues. Nothing with this one. Nothing with this one. You're just gonna, it's high quality. The other thing about the competitor is, if you want to use that interactive stuff, or I guess the applications, you have to use their service, their application. With Bowflex, when they came out with this, what you're seeing right here is an application called FulGaz. Is that, I can't tell you if that's how they say it, but you can use FulGaz. You can use the Peloton application, I guess, although I haven't tried it where I can confirm that it actually syncs. You can use, let's see what else I tried. I did try Rouvy. I didn't like it as much as FulGaz, but it was just on the surface, so that I don't want to claim that there's that it's actually better. FulGaz is better than Rouvy. Both, so FulGaz and Rouvy are going to give you the ability to see realistic rides. They're videos. It's very nice. I will probably subscribe to FulGaz. Then there's Zwift. This one is like a video game kind of one where you're in virtual areas, and I already have subscribed to this one, partially because its trial was so short. But I did subscribe to this one, and they only do this so that it connects. Something that I really liked about Zwift is you could see how quickly it picked it up, and it would pick up the heart rate monitor if I had it down here with me right now, and I don't. That's another thing, by the way, that comes with this bicycle, is a really nice four-arm heart rate monitor. But you've got that, and FulGaz actually was really good at finding the bike and the heart rate monitor, as was Zwift. Not so much here with Rouvy. Basically, let's see if I can find where it is. Settings. If anybody wonders, I'll try to put this in the text of the review too. It's connected now, but basically, if you go to in the trainer here, where you choose a trainer, it only has one entry. If you don't know, Bowflex, Nautilus, and Schwinn, all the same basic company. And if you look at Schwinn, the only thing that's available is this mag thing. That's not it. So I had to poke around. So you go into other trainers and then to other again. And you'd think maybe the general FEC trainer. Nope, it's this beta one right here that worked. So from an application, I know this is a review of the bike. From an application standpoint, if you like Rouvy, you may like it better. I don't know. There's something about the interface and stuff. I just prefer the other one. But both Rouvy and FulGaz will give you nice workouts video. And the final thing about the applications, what I was trying to make a point of is, you can see there are 4 applications. I didn't open up the Peloton one, but there are 4 applications. There are more where I don't have to get locked into Bowflex's limited application sphere. They're about to come out with one. I will use it as soon as it comes available. Can't remember what it's called. It's not Map Your Ride. That's a competitor. Explore the World, something like that. It's supposed to come out sometime this month in November. So I'll try it out. But I don't have to use their application. So big thumbs up. Detractions. One of the detractions is it really. So I told you I bought on the first day. So one of the detractions is that if I can find it. So here, of course, I've got like 3 different languages, but here are the directions that came with it. You'll notice something. To put it together, by the way, it says that you need 2 people. I proved them wrong. There's basically 1, 2, 3 pages of directions, and it has some other operator instructions in here, but you'll get it together. I got it together. If I can put it together, you can put it together too. You'll get it together, but probably could use a little more directions. And funny enough, if you go online right now and go to download the manual, it actually has more information on putting it together and how to operate it than this. Still probably could use more. And one of the things I may do in my my blog is put some things about how to connect to this, how to connect to that as I continue to play with it. So number one, directions. By the way, before I go to number two, do me a favor, take a look at that. You can see I really do like Bowflex. I love this weight set. I don't use it enough, but it's something else I like by them. High quality all the way. Number two, and it's just a little pet peeve. It comes with this handy dandy paper. Let me see if I can see what it says. Can you see that? It says, "Do not return. We are here to help. Call 1-800-605-3369 to get our technical support team." It's Nautilus, which supports all three. Oh, by the way, here's a band that you should have the flag up in your exercise space, but also if you should go listen to the Whelan Brothers music. Go listen to the Whelan Brothers music. Getting back to this. Do not return. We are here to help. Not on weekends, they aren't. They weren't there. So one of the questions I had about this is that there are some trainers that can actually control the resistance. And when I was trying out, I mainly used the FulGaz and also the Zwift. And with both of them, when I'm going uphill, I didn't feel any extra resistance. Well, this doesn't support that, which is fine. And it makes sense to me given the way the tension is set up, which is fine. Again, it would have been nice to have been able to get a hold of somebody at the number that they said. Now, go to Bowflex's site. They have chat a lot more, and a guy was very helpful there. And so number two was the lack of customer service at the 800 number. Minor, considering I was able to get the other thing. And I'm going to tell you right now, I have had a couple of reasons recently to talk to Bowflex. Questions, not issues with the equipment. I've had a couple of reasons to call them. Their customer service is awesome. They're honest. Like one of the things, they had to tell me something that probably they knew I would want to hear, but they took care of me. But also they just took care of me very well. So you'll have to set the tension yourself. So if you're pretend going uphill, the application, FulGaz or the other one, the application will, there we go. The application, you see that I need to cancel. I haven't decided if I'm going to cancel the Wall Street Journal, but the application will be able to keep track of your speed, how many watts you're putting out and stuff like that. But if you are going uphill and you want it to feel like you're going uphill, you'll have to set your resistance. It goes from probably 0. I don't know. I've never gone down all the way to 100. Works really nice. And by the way, if there's an emergency situation, you can push it down and stop it like that immediately. What else? There's something else that was coming to mind, but now it's gone past it. Oh, okay. So final thing is, I told you I'm a big fan of Bowflex, but I'm going to be really honest with you. And by the way, Bowflex was honest with me. This was the first call during the week because somebody had told me something. I wasn't sure. I called them and they confirmed it. The guy had to do some research and he did a lot of research to make sure it was true, but it was true. Okay, ready to look at the bike again? This beautiful bike. See this right here? Well, I told you that Nautilus, Schwinn, and Bowflex are basically the same company or group of companies. I don't know if one's an owning company or whatever. But if you go look at the Schwinn IC4, it's the exact same bike. Only differences are some colors and the fact that it doesn't say Bowflex, it says Schwinn. And as of recording this video, the Schwinn one is $100 less. And I believe that right now, I wouldn't be surprised if this changes, the Schwinn one might actually have a slightly better warranty. Now, the warranty doesn't bother me because for 110 bucks, I think right now, again, as of recording this video, you can actually get the 5-year warranty on this, and it's a mechanical warranty. 110 bucks for 5 years for mechanical parts labor warranty. It's a no-brainer to me. So either way, overall, okay, like I told you, it was unscripted. Should you buy the Schwinn or should you buy this? I love Bowflex. If I'd known ahead of time, would I have spent the extra 100 bucks or would I gotten the Schwinn? There's a decent chance I would have spent the money, even knowing that, not finding out afterward. For you, maybe you want to save the $100. It's, I mean, right now, this is $899. The Schwinn is $799. Don't know what it'll be when you watch this. Both have free shipping right now. Both have the same basic warranty. I mean, literally, it's the same bike. And the guy, the Bowflex guy, after he did a lot of research, he confirmed it's same exact bike, and he was surprised. But the reality is it's up to you. You're going to be buying from the same company. It's the same quality. I just like Bowflex, and you can see my little exercise area right now is all Bowflex. And who knows? At some point, I'd like to get their little gym thing that they have put together too, and I will get a Bowflex then. So punchline is, great bike, buy it. I got a couple of good, I was trying the different applications out, a couple of really good workouts using it. I couldn't be happier with the bicycle. Is that what you call it? I couldn't be happier with the bicycle. Buy it. Thanks for watching the video. Stay on. I may put I don't know what I'm going to do here, so we'll see. But at a minimum, what you'll have after this video is a time lapse of me putting it together. Not that it's exciting, but it gives you an idea. I think it took me over an hour, but I'll probably cut it out. You'll see I had to leave for a little bit because I cut my finger, had to go get a Band-Aid upstairs. But either way, thanks for watching the video, and get yourself here, one more look at it. Don't hesitate. Give Bowflex a call. Get yourself one of these bicycles. You'll be in better shape for it. Wintertime here, Colorado. I live out in the high plains, about 35 miles east of Denver. I can ride a little bit in the winter, but that's not as much as I want. This will keep me in shape. Like today, the ride that I normally do on a Saturday, I got as good an exercise or workout as I would have doing it myself. See you guys later. Oh, can you see the Band-Aid? See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Okay, you thought you were done with me. I yacked too much, but I forgot to tell you something. When you watch the video, the Time Warp, GoPro Time Warp, of me putting the bike together, this here bike right here, when you watch that video, I want you to pay attention to a part where I put this thing together. And you can see it's a piece that holds the console, holds the water bottle holders, which hold the weights, cool looking weights. And I put it all together, and then I tried to put it on this, and I couldn't. So then I'm like, well, this is in the way. I took this off, then I put it on it, but then I couldn't close this because with this piece here, you can't do the full circles. And to move this back and forth, you don't need to loosen this completely, just a little bit, just part of a turn. So I ended up having to take the console back off. Well, basically, I put this back on, took the console off, put it on, tightened both, screwed this in, tightened this was tightened, then put the console back on. So don't make my mistake. It didn't add a ton of time, especially in Time Warp. Didn't add a ton of time, but put this console, let me see so I can see what I'm pointing at here. This console, put the console on after you've attached what it attaches to. Okay, that's it. Now, without further ado, you're going to be able to watch me put this together in, I think it's 4 minutes-ish. Bye.